Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be sharing with you guys my March favorites. I can't believe that it's April and spring is just around the corner here in Canada. If you're wondering what's going on with my voice, I actually have a little bit of a cold. I usually never ever knock on wood get sick, like have colds and flu and stuff like that because I have a really strong immune system. But being pregnant, your immune system is suppressed, so whenever Adriana catches a little cold, like a little runny nose or whatever, you know, because her and I are inseparable and basically spend 24 hours together and I'm like kissing her non-stop, it's impossible not to catch it when your immune system is suppressed. So just wanted to put it out there in case you were wondering what's going on with my voice. And actually the favorite of the month in general is makeup. I'll start with that because you should have seen me before I got ready to film this video. I looked half dead, and after I finished I'm like, oh my god, hallelujah for makeup, because it's truly magical. It can transform you to look human and somewhat normal. So anyways, without further ado, let's jump right into my monthly favorites. So I have two skincare favorites to share with you guys this month. The first one I'll quickly mention because if you've seen my previous video to this one, I did an in-depth review and a demo of this product, and so but it is definitely something that I've been using and loving this month, so I thought it's only natural that I will include it in my monthly favorites. And this is the Trophy Skin Microderm MD Microdermabrasion at-home kit. Like I said, I just did the review, so oops, I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but basically it's an at-home microdermabrasion kit. It's super easy to use, and it is, if you don't know what microdermabrasion is, it's basically like an exfoliation for your skin, and normally these services are quite expensive if you go to a dermatologist or a spa, salon or whatever. I've never had it done before, and ever since I received this kit I've been using it multiple times a week, and I can really see a difference in my skin, just overall looking better and more kind of glowy, if that makes any sense. So that's definitely a favorite this month, and again, if you want to see an in-depth review and a demo of that, I will include the link in the bottom bar. If you haven't seen that, check it out. And another favorite of the month is also a skincare product, and I actually have been, it's really funny how life works. You know, probably like 3-4 months ago I was, you know, doing my regular skincare routine excuse me, and I was thinking to myself that I've been in a skincare product rut, so to speak. I've been using the same products for like years and years and years, and normally I don't find there's anything wrong with that as long as you find something that works for you and it works well, and it has been. I've been using the Josie Marin Argan Oil and the Cebu line for years, and they were working out just fine for me, but I was just kind of feeling like I was starting to get a little tired of using the same things. But you know, I just kind of don't really have time to go and research other products and things like that. So I kind of was like thinking to myself, it'd be really nice to find another natural brand that's awesome, that's clean, that like works really well. And then out of the blue, I mean, I get a lot of emails from companies wanting to send their products and kind of introducing their products to me and wanting to send them out. And usually I never really like accept products if I can feel that there's no really match, because I'm very specific with what I use and what I like and what I accept. So this company contacted me and they wanted to send their products just for me to try out and see what I thought, and definitely caught my eye when they started with a natural skincare line. I was like, okay, that's interesting, let's check it out. So anyways, it's called Nudu Natural Beauty. They sent me 4 products, and it is, I'll just mention what I have here. So I have the Reviving Toner, which is this one here, heals and softens all skin types. I have the Cream Cleanser. It says it removes makeup and impurities, and it's for all skin types. And then I have their Gentle Moisturizer, anti-aging for normal skin, and then the eye cream for anti-aging all skin types. So like I said, I'm just so picky. I don't usually like the product, but this one just kind of, I don't know, since I got it, like immediately I was like, this feels good to me. Starting from the packaging, it's so pretty, it's so minimalistic and perfect and clean. Like if I ever designed a skincare line, it would literally look exactly like this. White with gold sort of accent accent writing, everything, like from graphic design to everything to the actual product, of course. So yeah, I've been using it this month and I've really been enjoying it. I'll quickly mention what I think of each one. So the cleanser really is very creamy. I've never used anything, I've never had a cleanser where it doesn't feel like drying. You know, usually after you wash your face, my skin at least, I don't know if anybody else can relate, feels like it's so tight. I actually like have to put in a moisturizer immediately or a lotion because it feels super tight, because obviously the cleansers strip your face of whatever else is on there. With this one, it's the first time ever I've used something that actually feels like already moisturized after it's been cleansed. So, and that's what they say here in the back, that's what it makes you like, it because of the creamy texture, it almost like already feels like it's moisturized. So I really like that one. And normally I have never really been into toners. I never really understood the concept. Like I know what it's for, but I never really got it. I never really wanted to use it. But for some reason this one here, I was like, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna give it a try. So I used the toner before I apply the moisturizers, and it's really nice. It's very light. You just, you know, soak the cotton pad and then just kind of go all over your face, and it's very refreshing and very nice, like very light and beautiful. Oh, and you know, before I even talk about anything else, I wanted to show you guys, obviously it's a natural clean brand, all great ingredients, clean, no animal testing, which is always amazing. I always support brands that do that. And then I'll show you a close-up later, but the cutest little thing, I love brands that pay attention to detail when it comes to their design. And this right here, I've never seen that, like anybody do something special with the barcode. They have like little beautiful flowers and butterflies. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen ever on product packaging. So that really got me, and it's beautiful. I love that. So those were the toner, and then for the moisturizer and the eye cream, they feel so nice. Like you need the smallest amount. It really goes a long way, and it feels so nice and soft and supple. The scent is very nice and very subtle and very like kind of like not even flowery. I'm not very good at describing scents, but it's very nice. It feels very light and very subtle and just perfect. So I'm in love with this brand. I'm definitely going to be buying more when I run out of this. Oh, and then the moisturizer and the eye cream come in a pump form, so you can really, it doesn't contaminate the product. I don't like when you have to like dig in with your finger or whatever and it's exposed to the air. These are airtight or air sealed or whatever they're called, and it's just a pump. So I really love that. Yeah, so definitely been loving these products, and if you're looking for a natural skincare line, check them out. I'll include everything I'm talking about in the bottom bar for you guys to check out. So the next favorite of the month is this Nature's Gate Clear Formula Deodorant Stick, and I had this for a while. I've had this like, I don't know, for a long time. I can't remember exactly when, but with deodorants I find myself like sometimes using it, sometimes not using it. So I haven't been using it for a while. I guess it's winter, like I don't really sweat too much, and I don't really like, this might be TMI, but I don't really like find my sweat have an odor from time to time. I think it's like probably hormonal or something, I don't know, but yeah, sometimes it has an odor, other times it doesn't. So I don't know, I found myself reaching for this a lot this month, and it's just such a great deodorant. If you don't know, regular deodorants in drugstores and things like that, the mainstream ones have a lot of really not good for you ingredients that are just not healthy, like aluminum and things like that. So if you're using just the conventional ones, I urge you guys to look into it and look at the ingredients and see that what you're putting on your skin and into your body is healthy and clean. So this one here, like I said, is by Nature's Gate, and it's vegan, aluminum free, non-GMO and soy free, and I have it in the Spring Fresh scent, and oh my god, it is the best smell ever. Like I will never ever, I think, use a different scent for a deodorant because, like I said, I'm not good at describing scents, but Spring Fresh is exactly how I would describe it. It's such a nice light flowery scent. It's really awesome, and I've been using it a lot this month, almost every day, and been really loving it. So I definitely wanted to mention it in my monthly favorites. So going along with the theme of like skin kind of products, this is definitely not a new favorite, but again, as my belly grows, I'm now 25 weeks pregnant, I definitely moisturize a lot and apply as much moisturizer as I can to just like, you know, the belly's growing cooling and everything is stretching, so it just feels really nice to have your skin well moisturized and nice and soft. So I've been reaching for, I use this no matter what, like regardless, almost every day. My whipped body butter, like a DIY whipped body butter. Again, I have made a video for this. If you haven't seen, I will include it in the bottom bar. Check it out. It's awesome. And so especially this month, I've been using it like multiple times a day throughout the day when I feel like my skin's feeling a little tight around my tummy and hips area. So yeah, I've been using this whipped body butter. It's super easy to make. It just has like 4 or 5 ingredients. Yeah, there's just no excuse not to use natural things when they're so readily available and so easy to make. So I just wanted to mention this one. And actually I have can't remember where I saw it, either in a blog or on Instagram somewhere. I saw a recipe for another DIY whipped body butter with cocoa butter. So I just need to pick up a few ingredients and I'm gonna try that one next and see how that works. And if that one works out great, I will definitely talk about it and include it in my next month's favorite. So the next favorite of the month is actually a fashion favorite, and if you guys have watched my pregnancy update video and my gender reveal video, you will see that I wore this shirt a lot, and this is what I'm talking about here. This is just a simple top from H&M, and I just really love it. It's so light and I love the pattern of these beautiful flowers. They look like wildflowers, and for some reason when I look at this, I feel like I'm transported to like a field somewhere in the summertime with like, you know, a field full of wildflowers and birds singing. So I don't know, this shirt has really been making me happy, and the material is just so light and airy. It really feels awesome wearing it. So I've already been wearing it a lot this month, and I know that I'll continue wearing it throughout, you know, the spring and summer, because it's really comfortable to wear even with the growing belly. So I definitely wanted to mention that. I'm not sure if they still have it. I bought it, I don't know, maybe 4 weeks ago, right before the gender reveal party. And yeah, if I find the link for it, I will include it in the bottom bar. If not, just check out your local H&M, I guess. So that's that. So the next favorite of the month is also a fashion item, but it is for Adriana actually. And I discovered this brand of shoes for babies and toddlers. They're kind of like moccasin type shoes, and yeah, I just really been loving it. I have 2 pairs here in size 5 and 6. She's 5 and 6. They're a little bit bigger for her right now, but it's definitely better to have bigger when it comes to toddlers and babies, because their feet grow so fast. And I've just been loving them. My most favorite feature of them is that they are made from faux leather, which is so awesome. Whenever I can find, you know, shoes or accessories that are faux leather and are good quality, I jump all over it, because it's not really easy to find that, especially for kids. So yeah, the company is called Sweet and Swag, and they are awesome, like really comfortable, super lightweight. They stay on their foot. It's just kind of has like an elastic here, so very easy to put on and take off. They stay on the foot, they don't come off. I don't know, I guess this is like a rubber sole, so they're anti-slip and you can wear them indoors or out. I have them in the dusty rose, I guess I would describe this color, and then in like a rose gold color. And in these sizes, I have some other colors in the larger sizes, but I've just packed them away, so I just thought I'll show you these 2 for now. And yeah, they are definitely awesome, great price point, super cute designs. So yeah, Adriana's been wearing them almost every day because they feel like slippers, and they're, like I said, they're comfortable and they prevent a lot of the falls, because, you know, she gets excited and sometimes she tries to like run or whatnot, and then she trips and falls, and because of the nice anti-slip sole, they've prevented a lot of the falls. So I've just been loving these. So another favorite this month are also products for Adriana that I've been loving, and it's these coloring books. They are by Melissa and Doug, and they're called On the Go Water Wow. Color with water, let it dry, and color again. I think I saw it on Instagram. One of the moms that I follow tagged the product, and I'm always looking for fun and creative activities to do with Adriana, especially if they're mess-free. I'm all over it. So these are the 2 that I picked up. I have this one here is the fairy tale themed board, and then this one here is the animal theme. And I posted this on Instagram, and I got so many questions about where to get it and this and that. So the way it works is it has this pen. It has these what do you call it? These boards with different pictures. So it's like a coloring book, but you color with water. So these pens right here, let me just take this out. It comes with like a built-in storage for the pen, which is great. So you can take it with you wherever you go, traveling or just out and stuff like that. And then it has this pen that you just add water into. I don't have water now because I wanted to show you guys how it works. And yeah, when you're done, just pour out the water and you just paint with it right over here. It's just water, so if they put it anywhere else on furniture, walls or whatnot, nothing's gonna happen. It's water. And then colors appear, and then as it dries, it's basically, you know, back to this, and then it's reusable. So definitely think it's an awesome product. Adriana's been kind of okay with them. Like, she's more moody. She will spend a few minutes on it. She's not too interested in these for now, so I don't know if it's just she's not quite there yet, but regardless, I think these are awesome idea, and definitely something that I would say they're inexpensive and great to, you know, keep your little ones entertained, and also creative little activities. So that's that. And then another favorite of the month for Adriana as well, another product for Adriana. I talked about it in, I guess, I don't know, my update video, I think my pregnancy update, that Adriana has been going through a sleep regression. So my midwife actually recommended that I look into this rescue remedy, buck flower rescue remedy, to help kind of like soothe. It's like a calming homeopathic drops, I think they are. So I went to Healthy Planet to look for that, and then they didn't have one specific for babies. So I asked the person that was working there if they had anything else similar to this that was for kids, and he recommended this one here. This is Orange by Orange Naturals, called Sleep Tight for Kids. I'll just read what it says over here. It says, homeopathic remedy for the temporary relief of restlessness and sleeplessness due to an overactive mind. And I think it's actually made in Canada. Yeah, developed by naturopathic doctors, and, you know, all natural homeopathic. So this product has been the absolute favorite this month for sure. I've been using it for about 2 weeks, I think, and oh my god, it really works. Ever since I started giving it to her, it comes with a dropper. I'll show you guys, and measurements here. And so you're supposed to give 0.5 milligrams 3 times a day. So I've been following that and giving it to her, and literally she's been sleeping through the night. So I am so happy and so grateful I discovered this product. I definitely wanted to tell you guys about it. If you have a toddler or a baby that has a hard time sleeping, check this out. Again, because it's natural, it's homeopathic, there's no side effects. In my books, that is an absolute winner. I mean, I definitely don't want to be giving this to her indefinitely. So for now, it's working. I'm gonna try and maybe reduce the dose and see if it makes a difference. Yeah, but definitely if you are sleep deprived and your baby is having a hard time sleeping, check this out. This has been a lifesaver for me. I actually feel like somewhat of a human now, because I've been able to get, you know, like 5-6 hour stretches of sleep, which is so amazing, and I'm so grateful. So definitely the most favorite thing of the month is this, because we're all sleeping and it's just the best thing ever. So the next favorite of the month is actually a YouTube channel, and it is by a fellow Torontonian. Her name is Sarah Lynn, and she has this amazing channel called The Domestic Geek. I'll just pull it up here to show you guys. And she has the most delicious, amazing, awesome quality cooking videos. She's got amazing recipes, anything you can imagine, from breakfasts, lunches, dinners, smoothies, I don't know, desserts, anything you can imagine, and just so beautifully shot, so delicious. I've tried a few of the recipes already and they have turned out great. So I definitely wanted to introduce you guys to her channel, because I'm all about, you know, cooking for yourself, because it is the most easiest way to ensure that you're, you know, to know that you're eating healthy, because you know exactly what's going into your body, and it's whole foods, and it doesn't have to be difficult, or yeah, cooking doesn't have to be so hard, especially when you have awesome resources out there like this channel right here, providing you with ideas and recipes and showing you exactly how to make it. So I definitely wanted to tell you guys about that channel. I will include the link in the description bar. So the last favorite of the month is actually a show that Demetri and I discovered on Netflix, and we have been just watching it and just marveling at, you know, the content, and me crying and even him tearing up. So the show is called The Kindness Diaries, one man's quest to ignite goodwill and transform lives around the world. So the premise of the show is basically this guy, Leon Logothetis. I don't know, I don't want to, like, maybe I'm mispronouncing his name, but basically he's a former stockbroker from LA. He's actually British, I think, or like Greek descent, lived in England, but lives in Los Angeles now, I think. So basically what he decided to do is he decided to set on a journey on a vintage motorbike all across the globe, literally on a vintage motorbike, this yellow, he calls it the Kindness One bike, just traveling across the globe on this bike with nothing but, like, you know, whatever he's wearing and a small backpack and no money, and relying for survival on the goodwill and kindness of others, basically like for food and shelter and everything in between, for basically survival. So it just takes, I don't even know, I could talk about this show for a long time, but every time I watch the episodes, I just can't even believe the guts and the heart kahuna that it takes to do this. I mean, this is crazy. Like, the journey he goes on is really crazy. I mean, literally with nothing but his bike, clothes on his back. You know, the crew is there, of course, but he's not allowed to ask for money or accept money. He just asks for, obviously, food and like to fill up his bike, and then for shelter to sleep overnight. So he goes on this incredible journey. It starts in LA, goes all the way across to New York, and then he hops on a ship and goes over to Europe, and then from Europe all the way to Asia, like India, and, you know, I think he goes to like Vietnam and Thailand. Right now we're in Thailand, so he's almost at the end of his journey. It's an incredible show. I promise you guys, you will cry. I mean, it's impossible not to, because, oh, it's so amazing. Because when you think about it, you know, there's good and bad that exists in the world, and for most people, when you think about like the state of the world, you think that, you know, everything is so negative and so bad. Yes, that exists, but just simultaneously there also exists so much kindness and so much beauty and so much joy out there, and we really see that happen. It's so inspiring when you see the kindness and the generosity that people have in their heart to extend, you know, whatever they have to this stranger basically, and to help him out. It is an incredible show. I highly recommend you guys check it out. It really restores your faith in humanity and in the fact that, you know, we're all one, and it's the most amazing thing. If you can be kind to others, to yourself to begin with, and then to others, it's just such a beautiful thing, and it's super inspiring. So I definitely recommend you guys check it out if you haven't seen it. Yeah, it's just, I've cried almost every single episode, because the stories that, you know, the people that he encounters, and the stories of those people, and especially in places that poverty just takes over, like places in India, and it's just truly heartbreaking. But those are the people, and I'm gonna start crying because it's really inspiring to see the people that have the least are really the most full of joy, and are so willing to help and to extend kindness and share their generosity. Oh my god, I really didn't think I was gonna cry, but like, it's just truly amazing. And then the other shocking part of that is, you know, he only had to, so far from what I've seen, he only had to sleep in his bike a couple times out of this whole journey traveling across the globe, and one of the times was in Lake Como, which is like, you would think, out of all places, you know, this is like a luxury destination in Italy with all wealthy people basically living and traveling there, and out of all places he couldn't find somebody to extend some help and generosity to him for, you know, to stay overnight, and he had to stay there. The other times were in India and stuff like that, which is more understandable because, you know, people there share, you know, one tiny room, a whole family basically shares. Anyways, I'm talking too much and I'm babbling too much, but so those are my March favorites. I really thought this video will be short, but I love to talk. I love to talk to you guys. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this month favorites. I hope that you had a wonderful month, and I hope you have a beautiful April. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah! Bye!